Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be looking at a practice routine that I would do on my own in the club. But today I'm going to be wearing the GoPro, so hopefully it'll give you like a good perspective of how I see my shots and where I hit the cue ball. It's one of the first times I've used it, so I've got a bit of an excuse if it goes wrong. But like I say, I'm going to give it a good go, and hopefully it'll just give you my perspective on each of the shots. When I set this first shot up, I'm just trying to give myself a bit of an angle on the reds to stun up, so I've got a nice high angle on the black to come off the cushion. So just below centre. Come up nicely there. Pretty much perfect on the black. So I haven't got to do a lot with the cue ball here. I've just got to sort of play a centre ball. Little bit of a stun shot off the cushion up for a choice of reds. And I'm always just playing into an area, so you can see there I've got a choice of a couple of reds. I'm always assessing which one is going to be the best. But again, just a nice little stun shot off the red for a high black. When I come around here, sometimes I like to just stop and have a look at the angle on the black, just to really focus on my point I'm going to try and hit to pot the black. Again here, no side spin or anything, just centre ball off the cushion, and it comes back up naturally for a choice of reds. So a lot of the time here, I'm just basically leaving myself a very similar shot. So again, bottom of the cue ball here, coming up for a high black. So it's quite repetitive, but that's what snooker's about. All about practice and repeating shots over and over again, so they hopefully become like automatic. So I've got my line, walk in, try and hit centre of the ball. Yeah, and the angle's doing a lot of the work for us. I'm not having to put any real spin on the ball. I'm just using the angle to come off the cushion up for the reds. This one to play off the cushion with a trace of right hand side, just so it didn't get away from us too much. So it just slowed down the white a little bit, and I've still got a reasonable angle here. This one I'm going to hit a touch higher and a little bit harder, just to get the white to come off the cushion and travel up the table a bit higher. So I went a little bit too high on the white there, so I went to the side cushion. So this will be my first sort of recovery shot. So I've got a red in the corner, or I've got a red in the centre pocket. So I'm going to try this red in the middle and just try and roll through for the blue. So just try and keep my head nice and still on this one. Yeah, so that's the hardest shot I've obviously had so far. Lost a little bit of position there after the black, but I've recovered it quite well. I am quite straight on the blue, so I'm a little bit limited to what I can do. So I'm just going to roll through a little bit, because I've had a look. Basically, there's a gap here I'm going to play for. So if I can get the white to where my tip is, I'll have this red in the corner pocket, and I'll be able to hopefully get back on the black. So just centre ball, just trying to get the pace right, pretty soft. So I can get through the gap to this red. It's not absolutely perfect, if I'm honest. It's got a slight angle, but I should be able to play with a bit of backspin here to hold for the black. So a bit of distance here, so I'm going to pull the cue back a bit further, nice and low. Stunned it in, not bad. Again, I've lost a little bit position here. So you can see how a couple of shots ago I lost the position, and I'm still trying to sort of catch up with myself and get the white back where I want it. So I've come round again to have a look at the angle on the black. I'll do that quite a lot on my blind shots. I'm going to try and hit low on the cue ball here just to slow it down and hold for one of the reds. So again, another quite nice recovery shot. Come up for a choice of reds. So I'm having a look at the reds. I can play nearly any of these reds, but I'm going to play the one in the centre pocket. Play a soft screw shot across for the blue in the same pocket. I'm going to play the cue ball down this side of the table. This is partly actually because I'm left-handed, so it's the better side of the table for me. So just a stun shot down for one of the reds. I'm actually going to run it through off the cushion for the black, because my next reds are down around the black anyway, so I'd rather stay down that end of the table, so the next positional shot would be a little bit easier. So get me line, do me routine shot of the shot properly. Nice and high on the white, roll through off the cushion. Trying to get the pace right. So it's come off the cushion nicely. The only thing I'm a bit disappointed with is I'm dead straight on the black. So this is basically, I never want to be straight on the black because I'm quite limited, but I'm going to play quite a deep screw shot here to come off the cushion and out for, I've just checked to see this red goes past the other red. So I'd ideally like to be on that one. If I underhit it a bit, I could be on the one close at the pocket as well. So I'm still actually playing for sort of two reds in one here. So it's come off okay. I've got this one below the pink, but the angle's taking us away from the black. So the natural angle is going to take us off the cushion and then just off nicely for the pink in the opposite corner. So get me line just above the centre of the white will do. Head nice and still. It's not too bad. I would like to hit that a little bit firmer, so I've left the pink a little bit of a trickier shot. And again, I'll be coming off that side cushion for the red. I'm just going to basically choose where I would like the white to finish here, because I've got a couple of choices. I can leave it this side of the pink, or I could hit it harder and come that side. Again, because I'm left-handed, I don't want to really be coming across this side of the table because I'd have to use the rest. So I'm going to try and leave it that side of the pink. So that's what you see a lot of professionals doing, is walking around the table and looking at where they exactly want the white to finish. So obviously on to the last red now. I could play this red just for the black, but the problem you've got with that is it's from black then to get up to the yellow. It's quite a long, obviously positional shot. So I'm going to actually play up for the blue here, or even a ball colour, so it's easier to get on the yellow. So I'm going to play with bottom and right hand side to go up the table. So I've gone up okay. It's not perfect. I'm on the blue, but the angle isn't great. It's taken us away from the yellow slightly. So I'm actually going to play the green, which is a harder shot, but for me, if I get the pot in the position right, it pays off and I'll have a better shot on the yellow. So again, this is one of the tougher shots I've had, because it's a longer shot and I've got to try and screw back about 1.5 foot here. So making sure I'm on the line of the shot. Nice and low on the cue ball. Nice backswing. So I've hit that quite good, almost too good to be honest. Slightly over screwed that one. So I'm going to have to use the rest. So again, the position's going to be a bit trickier as well. So this shot, I'm going to play a little stun shot off 2 cushions, and I'm actually going to try and finish for the green in the same pocket. A lot of people try and hit these a bit too hard and bring the white right around because they want to play the green into its normal pocket, but that's something's making the shot a bit harder. So I've got my line just below centre. Slightly under hit this one, so it's getting a bit tougher. Just slightly over screwed that green before, you see, so this is where it's getting really tough. So I'm going to have to play the green in the centre, a bit of a recovery shot here. I'm going to try and screw the white off this top cushion and back down for the brown. So very hard shot now, but again, I'm going to have a look at the angle of the green at the centre pocket. It shows that quite low on the cue ball. Not bad, I'll take that. Still not perfect, so it's just shows you how hard this game is. I've got a reasonable angle on the brown here, but just going to try and drop this in for the blue. Head nice and still. I've come around, still not perfect. So a lot of recovery shots here, but it's all good practice. So I'm slightly wrong angle on the blue here. It's not a great angle because I probably haven't got enough angle here for the white to go right around the table. I'd have to hit it really hard. It's close. I could try it, or I could just roll it in softly and play a longer pink. But I think we'll give it a try. Actually, I'm going to play with top and a lot of right spin to come off 3 cushions for the pink. So 1, 2, 3 cushions. I'm a bit short of pace. This is some clearance, isn't it? It's just shows you if you lose a bit of position, it just can get harder and harder. So I've come round, I've had a look at the angle on the pink. I'm literally just going to try and drop this in and leave myself any kind of shot on the black. I'm not thinking too much about the cue ball here. Just trying to hit softly. The line's the most important thing. Just overcut the pink there. So not too bad. Nearly cleared that one up, but I'll give that, I'm quite happy with that. So I've just give that routine a go there with the GoPro on, just to try and give you a bit more of my perspective on all the shots of how I like approach the shot, how I line up, and where I'm obviously striking the cue ball to move the white around the table and my shot selection. So it's just giving you a different angle of that, so I hope you enjoyed it. It is the first sort of time I've tried it out. I sort of cleared a routine before, and then this one I've nearly done it, but I've just sort of come up short on the pink there. It just shows you as well how tough the game is. I was pretty good in position before, but I slightly overscrewed the green before I attempted the colours, and then from there it sort of got tougher and tougher. So I was trying to play sort of recovery shots, and I nearly got the clearance, but not this time. But I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please leave a comment below. Make sure you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel to see future content.